Hey guys, it's me Aqua, and welcome back to another episode of Aqua's Adventure. Off camera, I did a couple things, and I already planned out this episode, so without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. Well guys, here I've got some things written down that I did between episodes. By now, you guys should know that I really don't like when I do things and you guys don't know about it, so I try to write everything down that I do that's significant, and we'll look at that in a second. But real quick, I just want to say one thing. If you hear maybe like barking noises in the background, it's because my neighbor, for some reason, has the loudest dog in the world and will not keep it quiet. That thing's been barking all morning, constantly. I'm pretty sure you can't hear it, but it's so annoying. But let's get to the actual things. So, the day after I recorded the last episode, I mined and farmed. I broke the ore and enchanted some things, which was outside, which I'll show you guys in a second. So, a plan for this episode is I want to go collect some sand. I want to relocate the chicken egg farms and the animals, and I took down the smelting setup. The day after, I did more mining and farming. I enchanted more. I cut some wood and used mob farm, got armor, etc. So one most important thing I need to show you at the moment is bam. You might be wondering, whoa, when did all this happen? Well, yeah, I did this in between camera because I think you guys got enough of me enchanting things. I think you got quite bored of that, and then I obviously did some mining. I broke open all these diamonds, I got all this stuff together, and I'm pretty sure I have a clip to show you guys. So real quick, I'll show that clip, and we'll be right back. Alright, well now that you've seen kind of the clips, let's actually take everything out and put them in its place. And by the way guys, that entire, those 3 clips that I showed you that were each 10 seconds long, I actually cut those out from maybe a 2-hour video. Real quick, let's get rid of some of these things. I did that. So these are the things we're going to have to do today. I took down the smelting setup, so you guys probably saw that because it wasn't there anymore. So you guys know I did all this. One quick thing, if we look over here, bam, lots of wood, lots and lots of wood. So, and another thing that I should show you, I know I'm just going everything, is we got more bones, and that's not a lot, but it's because I had an entire chest full of bones, but I used it to get all of this. So, yeah, last episode we ran out of wheat, and I went over to the mob farm at our old base. So, yeah, I don't know if actually a lot of you even remember the old base, because when we were at the old base, there was only maybe 100 of you around, or not even, maybe 50 of you around. So, shout out to those that remember those old times, but yeah, so I went there, farmed, got an entire chest of bones, got all this. I'm pretty sure I got some potatoes and carrots too, but that's something for another day. So we can take this one down, and we could take both of these down. So yeah, for now, our main 2 objectives is to do these 2, and then if we need anything else, we'll figure that out later. Let me just take the rest of this coal back, and I'm just going to leave this chest out here, because around here, let's see how much we got. We almost got an entire double chest of cocoa so far, and, quick fact, I've only farmed this maybe 3 or 4 times. So, that produces a buttload of things. And here we got just 5 stacks of sugarcane, but you gotta remember, I actually harvested this just a little bit ago. Obviously, this farm has had a lot of use lately. But the main objective for today is to move these guys. these guys need to get a move somewhere, because I just think there's no point of them being here, being all ugly and out of place, when we have plenty of room over here somewhere. So guys, real quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these chickens because they're causing me some lag. I'll get some things together and we'll start moving those guys. Alright guys, quickly let's add a couple things to our to-do list. Last episode, my friend Wasabi mentioned 2 things that I do need to add on here. They might be already up here, but I have no idea. One is an iron golem farm. So that's obviously pretty important, an iron farm, and a snow farm, if I could spell. And a snow farm. So these are 2 things that he suggested, which obviously they're 2 very important things that I will be doing. But quickly, I think it's nighttime, so let's go to bed. And I did get all my stuff together to move the animals. As you can see, building blocks, fences, ladders, stuff like that. And we're going to be moving them to a bit of a different place, and I'll show you guys in a bit. I actually haven't decided where they're going to go, but I kind of have the mental image in my mind of how I'm going to be doing this. So I think they'll be going right about here. Over here, I think this would be a good spot. They could go also over here, but I was kind of hoping the spot would go towards maybe some more farms. But you know what, at the moment, this place is a very good wide open space, and over here we have a little space. So, you know what, we're just gonna go with this. And also, I do need a pretty big space for this, because I want a pretty big farm. Okay, so let's maybe make this the cow farm right here. Oh, and there's, actually that's pretty good in my opinion, because I needed this place cleared out anyway. So what I'm going to do with these animal pens is they're not going to be above ground, they're going to be underground. They're going to be like 2 blocks underground, and that's how we'll do it. And honestly, blocks missing off the ground is kind of helping me because it saves me the time of digging a bit. So that's actually pretty good, surprisingly. You know what, we'll make it 5 wide, why not? The more room the better, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. The sheep one will have, how far away? Okay, to make sure we have enough room for maybe expansions, we'll add it over here, 2 blocks. I was thinking, should I make it right next to each other? But really, I could put them right next to each other, but just in case some expansion happens, I'd rather be safe than sorry and just expand them 2 apart very easily. Okay, so this will be like a cow section, sheep section, and the pig section will be really thin because I don't like pigs. yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, pigs are pretty useless in the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want them to be in the game because they add variety to the game. And my phone just went off. They add variety to the game, so you don't have just like 2 animals. But at the same time, they're kind of useless. They just give meat. As where sheep and cows both give meat, and they're actually pretty useful for leather, wool, mutton, stuff like that. I mean, in my opinion, again, I'm not the one who made Minecraft, so I'm not gonna like disrespect like Mojang who made it, but if I were them, I would add some kind of special drop that only the pigs have, maybe to add some variety between the animals, because at this moment the pig is kind of useless. But yeah, it's just a suggestion. Now we're gonna have to break these apart a bit. They are gonna be too low. I meant like 2 below the earth, because I'm gonna have to put like a row of fences right here to actually get up. So let's do this. Alright guys, well, like I said, I did a bit of work. Instead of boring you guys with the entire process of putting in the stone, I just kind of got it over with. So here's the cow pen, the sheep pen, and the pig pen. And you might be wondering, well, how are you going to get out? Well, what I planned to do was just put ladders on the side of here. So animals can't get up, but when I need to go up, I can just jump and bam, I'm out. But this is where the hard part's going to come in, is actually getting the animals over there. it's not going to be hard. Well, what am I saying? It's not going to be easy, but I'll try my best to do it. And I might have to kill a lot of... Whoops. I might have to kill a lot of the animals in here, because I don't think I'll be able to carry all of them. So I'm just going to kill a bit of them, maybe bring back... I mean, I could try to bring back like 10. Come on now. Anyone? Oh, there you go. Now you get the scent of the carrots. Okay, so I'm going to... These guys that are right here, these are going to be the survivors. The rest that are still back there are going to die. Because they were too not smart to follow the carrot. So, yeah, Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't fall into the river. That would be bad. Now I just got to make sure they get into the right pen. Perfect. So just jump in here. There you go. And see, now they can't get out, but I can. Perfect. Alright, so these guys that fell in the river, that was my fault, but they're still going to die. And of course, I'm going to repopulate, like I said. I'm not going to try to bring back every single pig. Wow, sheep are derping around back there. And you know what? I'm just going to put them over here in the first one, because I don't feel like bringing them all the way to the second one. I'll put the cows in the other one. Maybe I should have put the sheep in the second one, because I've got a lot more cows to bring back. Okay, come on. Seems like I lost half of them already. That's fine. Gotta dodge my cocoa farm. Gotta dodge it. And I need to bring them in here. Okay, come on, there you go. Keep coming in. Okay, well, I guess... Yeah, let's try to bring a couple more in, because I really do want to try to... You get in there. We have 4 in there right now. I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm pretty sure we have some of each animal in their cages. Yes, okay. Now let's add a row of ladders. I mean, I'm still debating whether to add ladders on, like, the entire edge of this, but at the same time I'm thinking, am I gonna add ladders just to be that OCD kind of person? Like, ladders on just one side will do the exact same job. So, put these eggs away. There's just a little bit of room there. I'm thinking this farm is pretty small. Maybe I could just stick this little farm in that little gap over there and it'll work out for us. So let's kind of organize our inventory a bit so I know what I'm going to be getting. There we go. Okay, so let's start taking this down. And I'll try to rebuild the exact one back over there, but it probably won't be the exact copy. And one thing that I forgot is I will have to kill these chickens right here. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Let's break the wood. And I'll get some more glass from the inside of my house. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Like so. And we might even build a bigger egg farm later on in the series. But for now, I don't need a whole lot. So I'm just going to stick with what we have so far. But yeah. Might build a bigger one later if needed, though I don't see any reason why we would need it. So yeah, let's bring all these materials over here and let's grab some glass from the inside of my house. Alright, so I have made some I have made some glass, but I'm already wasting it by just placing it randomly. Okay, let's get back to the building. Now I need to decide where this is gonna go. I mean, there's a space right here. I think this will be enough space right here just to build it. And then, of course, if we need to get to the chest, we can just go around. Okay, so let's take... And I'm going to build this a little differently. I just decided all of a sudden. Let's build this a bit underground. that. So when we grab stuff, we could go down here. When we go up, we could go up here. Alright, yeah, I think that looks nice. It's a little bit more this way. I probably should have brought it back a bit, but at the same time, I do want to be able to get to this easily. We have a little path right here, and it's a nice little egg farm. So if we wanted to, we could stick all the eggs in there. Let's go grab some of the eggs right now. Let's see if it actually works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to fit all of those in there. And it is night, guys, I know. I'll go to bed in a second. I just want to make sure this works. Go up here. Make some room for the torch. Quickly do that. Yep, chickens are already coming out, so it truly does work. Let's break this for a second. Alright, guys, so we relocated the animals. We relocated the egg farm, and of course this isn't permanent. We could change it, style it up, even move it somewhere else. Oh, I thought that was a creeper for a second. That scared me. And right now, another thing I have to do is go collect some sand. So we'll be going to collect that in a second. Alright, guys, I got a bit prepared to go get some sand. I brought 4 shovels with me, and obviously my normal tools, and I also brought some speed and night vision potions. I brought 1 fortune 3 pick. Not a pick, a shovel, just in case you run into some gravel, but the rest will be just for sand. But before we do go, since technically this is going to count as a mini adventure, we should grab some armor. So let's, oh, what am I doing? I can just shift click it on. Let's put this armor on. What I get? Okay, yeah, this stuff will protect me until I get back. So again, I'll probably cut a lot of the walking out because that's not interesting. Maybe if I find it right away, I won't. But for now, I'm just going to guess a direction. I'm going to run this way, and I'm going to try to look for a desert. But before I do, real quick, I'm going to show my coordinates on video, so I'll be able to trace this back to the video, and I'll know where to come back. That's one thing useful about actually recording everything you do, is because if you ever get lost, you can just look at the coordinates off the video and just run back to them. That's always fun. Hopefully it won't take long to find a desert, but we're not even a desert. It can just really be anything, but it has to have a lot of sand. I want to try to at least fill up my inventory. That's like the minimum. And I might as well drink a swiftness potion now and run. Alright, so, yeah, I think I am going to cut, so I'll just see you guys there. Guys, this is going to be a risky move. Guys, I think this is the first time I've ever seen this naturally. Pigs, sheep, cows, and horses together. This is seriously the first time I've seen all 4 animals together. This is crazy right here. Not to mention it's right by a forest and a flower biome. Well, guys, I never actually managed to find a desert, sadly, but I did get some sand, and on screen, somewhere in the corner, there should be footage of me actually getting that sand. But yeah, it's somewhere. I got a little bit of clay and some flint, just because I was there in the moment. I don't even think I have a chest for clay, do I? I don't think I have a chest for clay. Okay, well, real quickly, I'm gonna place a chest right here. Just gonna stick clay in it, and I will make a category for it later. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave the footage up in the corner so you guys can just like watch it and stuff. I did break one of my shovels, sadly, so RIP one of my shovels. And yeah, and guys, I know this episode's a bit short. I cut out a lot of things this episode, like the entire building process of almost everything we've done today. I've cut maybe like 30 minutes off of. I know it might sound like, well, you didn't even do that much. You know, it took me at least an hour or 2 or more in real time. But yeah, so I think we did good. We relocated both the farms, so we got the egg farm over here, got all the animals over here, we got ourselves some sand. We kind of just looked around at what I did in between episodes. But guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and a comment, as it supports my channel. and I'll see you guys later. God bless, and goodbye.